Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm gonna share with you something that I'm just so excited to do, and it would be my luxury pieces that I've either sold or returned and why I've decided to sell them, so stay tuned. So the first thing would be my Miu Miu coffer bag. So it's in black and I bought it over 10 years ago. Absolutely love that bag, but the main reason why I decided to sell it was because it was so difficult to get in and out of the bag. You know, I would fuss in and out. That was just so difficult to get a bag organizer to fit within that bag. The bag handle strap was also really heavy, and I just felt that, you know, even though it had like a long strap as well, I just felt that it was just so difficult to get in and out of the bag. The second thing would be my Celine micro luggage bag in grey and pink. That was a limited edition piece. Love it so much. I think I would just wish that I would have that again, but it's just so big. The only way to use it was really just to carry it this way, because I could only use it for travels, and even if I did, there are limitations because I couldn't bring it to a lot of various places that I wanted to bring it to, like, yeah, and that's why I decided to sell it. I love it so much. The third thing would be the Chanel GST in black. So it's in caviar. Beautiful bag. It's discontinued already. I decided to sell it because I needed to part with something in my collection. I didn't love it as much in order to keep it, and I knew that there were just new pieces that I was eyeing, so I decided to sell it. There was also something with the handles as well, so it just kept falling off. I'm not sure if you had that issue, but there's just a lot of reviews about that bag that has got that whole handle issue, and that's why I've decided to sell that bag. The fourth thing would be, and you guys would be thinking, man, why did I decided to sell that piece? That is my Chanel bouquets in red. So I've just got that piece. It's just so, it's a nice accessory piece. I sold it because there were limitations. I couldn't fit my card case in there, and even when I fit my card case in there, it would just bend. Can you imagine? My card case would bend at the edges, and I knew that I had to part with something in order to have something else to be replaced in my collection, and that's why I've decided to sell that piece. The next piece would be my Chanel beige classic flat bag. So that's a 17 series. Love that bag as well, but something about the color, it's like, it's more cool toned, and I couldn't have another of that. It's like, it's not something that I absolutely love in order to keep in my collection. I just knew that I had to part with it in order to get something else. The sixth piece would be a jewelry collection piece from my Chanel collection. I don't think that I need that piece anymore. I've got a few other jewelries going on that I love, and I want to move into more luxe pieces and not really costume jewelry, so that's the reason why I've decided to sell it. And the seventh piece would be my LV clutch, and that's from the men's collection. So it's beautiful. I've seen a lot of pictures online on it as well. I've always wanted to get an LV clutch, so that I have been eyeing that for like the longest time. And when that came out in the men's collection, it has like a dual tone going on with blue, I was like, yes, I just had to get it. But after using it for a while, I just felt it was really it wasn't practical at all, because I had to hold it one way. I didn't like to put it under my shoulder as well, under my arm. I just felt like it was just so difficult to carry the bag, especially when I was carrying every other thing as well. So that is the reason why I've decided to sell the bag and part with it. I'm so sad. The eighth thing that I've sold would be my LV croissant bag. So I know that you guys love that bag. Yeah, it's something about it that I love looking at it. I love seeing other people having it, but it just doesn't suit my taste. It doesn't suit my style, especially the flap, the design. Like after a while, I just felt like it wasn't really for me. And there were just a lot of other styles that I saw out there that were a bit more trendy. It was a little bit old school. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion. I think probably you might own it as well, but I just needed to part with something in order to have something else in my collection. So the next thing would be my LV V bracelet. was an impulse purchase. That's it. So the 10th thing would be my LV Victorine wallet. So I love that piece, don't get me wrong. And I remember that I took a really long time to think about getting it, and I bought that in Australia. And the only thing that I don't really like about that, the coin compartment is just so small. I needed to part with it because I wanted to downsize my SLG collection as well, so that's the reason why. The 11th item would be my LV 4 key holder. Yup. I parted with that, I sold that. It's so difficult to get right now, but I knew that in especially my lifestyle, like I don't carry keys at the moment. Like, why I say that is because I've got an electronic version to get into my house, pretty much. And I don't even need a key to get into my house, and I don't use it. So I feel like I don't use it at all. So that's the reason why I sold it. The next item would be my LV miniature sized backpack. That was purely an impulse purchase. Like, that's the smallest thing that I've ever bought, and it was like an impulse purchase. I've returned it the next day. Yep, I returned it the next day. I remember that because I felt like, man, why did I even buy it in the first place? It's cute, but that's it. I couldn't put anything inside except my coins, and that's pretty much about it. So I returned it for 2 more items at LV. So it was my black sunglasses from LV, and my second item would be my belt that I just like. I'm so glad that I've got those 2 because I've been using it so much. If you've got items that you've always been wanting to sell, but you never felt that you wanted to sell it only until now, do let me know on the comment page what you're thinking of parting in your collection, because I would seriously recommend you to as well, because I'm all about downsizing right now. And if you like such videos, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!